Welcome to the David Bradford House, a National Historic Landmark in the heart of Washington, Pennsylvania. Built in 1788, this stone residence was more than a home. It was a stage where the hopes, tensions, and struggles of America's early years unfolded. Today, the Bradford House stands preserved, not only as a monument to its builder, David Bradford, but also as a living museum where stories of liberty, conflict, and community continue to inspire us.
David Bradford was a key figure in an event that happened here in the late 1790s that still has echoes that reverberate today, historically speaking. It was called the Whiskey Rebellion. It was an insurrection, if you will, or a revolt, if you will, against a tax that our new government was putting on the production of whiskey, which really impacted this frontier community. We are talking about Western Pennsylvania frontier. This house was in like the castle on the hill at the time, because most people were still living in log cabins. David Bradford's a very wealthy man. But he inserted himself into this rebellion to the point where George Washington considered him a leader of the rebellion. This house was the epicenter of the rebellion, which involved burnings of tax houses, taxation houses, excise houses, the tarring and feathering of tax collectors, a battle at Bower Hill, a march on Pittsburgh. A variety of different things was happening here. There was some bloodshed, and it was finally settled when George Washington decided to lead an army of 13,000 troops in this direction and put the rebellion down. In a nutshell, basically, the rebels saw the army coming and went home.
Bradford fled Washington in 1794, escaping arrest. He eventually resettled in Louisiana, leaving behind both his house and his role in the uprising. The home passed through other hands. Notable residents included Rebecca Harding Davis, a celebrated 19th century author and journalist who was born here in 1831. Later, the house was adapted for commercial use, even serving as a furniture and coffin store in the early 20th century. By the mid-20th century, the Bradford House had lost much of its former beauty. Yet local citizens recognized its importance. The Bradford House Historical Association was founded to save it from decay. Restoration was painstaking and complete. The original woodwork, fireplace mantels, carved trim, and sturdy floors, was preserved wherever possible. The rooms were furnished with period-appropriate artifacts and decorative pieces, carefully selected to reflect the late 18th century. Each decision was guided by research, ensuring the home conveyed the world Bradford knew. Every detail mattered: pigments, handmade iron hardware, and furnishings that honored the lifestyle of a prominent frontier family. The result is not just a building, but a museum where the daily rhythms of the 18th century feel close at hand. The restoration extended beyond the main house. Across the yard, the cookhouse was reconstructed, along with a well house and a colonial-style garden. These additions allow visitors to better imagine the household activities that once filled this property. The Bradford House stands today as one of the finest examples of historic preservation in Western Pennsylvania. Today, the David Bradford House is alive with learning, fellowship, and community tradition. Inside, visitors explore furnished rooms guided by interpreters who share stories of Bradford, his family, and the Whiskey Rebellion. Children and adults alike experience history hands-on through demonstrations of colonial crafts and hearth cooking. The Bradford House Historical Association hosts a wide variety of programs. School tours introduce students to daily life on the frontier. Summer history camps bring the past alive with hands-on activities. Scout programs encourage youth to engage with America's heritage. Each July, the Whiskey Rebellion Festival transforms downtown Washington. Drums echo, muskets fire, and costumed actors fill the streets, bringing to life the drama of the 1790s. Thousands gather to celebrate not only Bradford's story, but the community's enduring spirit. The association also offers lectures, living history days, and educational workshops. Across the street, the Whiskey Rebellion Education and Visitor Center provide expanded space for exhibits and community programs. They ensure the Bradford House is not only preserved, but also fully alive as a center of education and fellowship. Here, history is not distant. It is lived, shared, and celebrated. The David Bradford House endures as a testament to courage, conflict, and community spirit. Its walls echo with the voices of those who shaped a young nation. We invite you to visit, to learn, and to carry forward this legacy. The David Bradford House, where America's past continues to speak to the present. This video has been presented as the Eagle Scout project of Calvin White, Troop 1103.